Hello, I'm Mayor Brian Franklin, and I would like to introduce you to the wonderful town of Blythewood, South Carolina. Those who live here take great pride in the history and culture of this town, and I would love to tell you a little about who we are and what we have to offer. Blythewood was founded by Native Americans who settled here long ago, naming this area Doko, which means gathering place. And that's exactly what this town is all about. Located just off of Interstate 77, just 15 miles north of Columbia and an hour south of Charlotte, Blythewood is a town rich with tradition, community, and activities, hosting large events year-round that draws crowds from all over the region and across the state, while also serving as a home to many industries and small businesses. Blythewood hosts numerous town events each year to support the people of this community and display the town's history, recreational activities, and supporting the arts scene. From the large celebrations of Black History Month, the 4th of July, Memorial Day, and Veterans Day, to the annual Blythewood Rodeo, Rib Fest, Doko Film Festival, Oktoberfest, and of course, our annual town Christmas tree lighting event. Blythewood has something unique to offer every single month. You might come here for the sporting activities such as the championship caliber University of South Carolina equestrian team, the pristine Cobblestone Park golf course, and our top-notch high school athletic teams and recreation centers. Or you might come to spend the afternoon in our beautiful Doko Meadows Park, where we often host outdoor concerts, a weekly farmers market, and plenty of activities for the kids. Stay for dinner in one of our local restaurants or grab a quick bite to eat at one of the many chain restaurants you will find in our main road before heading home. Blythewood is a growing town, and we offer many benefits to businesses looking for a new home. We have recently partnered with Richland County to set aside 1,350 acres to be used as a light industrial park to attract industry-leading businesses and technical jobs to the town. Blythewood has a unique ability to attract larger industries looking for space to build while still offering many opportunities for small local businesses and eateries to thrive. We have a big vision by anyone's standards with a detailed, comprehensive 10-year plan to get us there. We welcome you to discover Blythewood and enjoy our warm, friendly attitude toward life and each other. Whether you're interested in recreation, business, or finding a new home, we thank you for your interest in Blythewood, and remember, you're always welcome. Hello, I'm Mayor Brian Franklin, and I would like to introduce you to the wonderful town of Blythewood, South Carolina. Those who live here take great pride in the history and culture of this town, and I would love to tell you a little about who we are and what we have to offer. Blythewood was founded by Native Americans who settled here long ago, naming this area Doko, which means gathering place. And that's exactly what this town is all about. Located just off of Interstate 77, just 15 miles north of Columbia and an hour south of Charlotte, Blythewood is a town rich with tradition, community, and activities, hosting large events year-round that draws crowds from all over the region and across the state, while also serving as a home to many industries and small businesses. Blythewood hosts numerous town events each year to support the people of this community and display the town's history, recreational activities, and supporting the arts scene. From the large celebrations of Black History Month, the 4th of July, Memorial Day, and Veterans Day, to the annual Blythewood Rodeo, Rib Fest, Doko Film Festival, Oktoberfest, and of course, our annual town Christmas tree lighting event. Blythewood has something unique to offer every single month. You might come here for the sporting activities such as the championship caliber University of South Carolina equestrian team, the pristine Cobblestone Park golf course, and our top-notch high school athletic teams and recreation centers. Or you might come to spend the afternoon in our beautiful Doko Meadows Park, where we often host outdoor concerts, a weekly farmers market, and plenty of activities for the kids. Stay for dinner in one of our local restaurants or grab a quick bite to eat at one of the many chain restaurants you will find in our main road before heading home. Blythewood is a growing town, and we offer many benefits to businesses looking for a new home. We have recently partnered with Richland County to set aside 1,350 acres to be used as a light industrial park to attract industry-leading businesses and technical jobs to the town. Blythewood has a unique ability to attract larger industries looking for space to build while still offering many opportunities for small local businesses and eateries to thrive. We have a big vision by anyone's standards with a detailed, comprehensive 10-year plan to get us there. We welcome you to discover Blythewood and enjoy our warm, friendly attitude toward life and each other. Whether you're interested in recreation, business, or finding a new home, we thank you for your interest in Blythewood, and remember, you're always welcome.
Yeah, you confused. Did you get my email back? No, I didn't. Because the dates you had on there were May. It already passed. That's not very helpful. I just gave it helpful. But I don't think you got the right dates. This is short. We're back. You didn't get it? Yeah, I'm almost sure. I know I did. Yeah. But anyway, what day are you looking at now? I just wanted to get some notion from everybody what they like to do. So I left it fairly open. I think I suggested Mondays. Hey, Mondays. Yeah. Okay. Oh, you really are. We'll try again. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's 6 o'clock. We'll get going as soon as you're seated and ready. Okay, thank you all for coming this evening. I've called this meeting of the Planning Commission to order. It's right on 6 o'clock. Thank you, Kirk. The first order of business is to call the roll. So, Kirk, would you take care of item A, please?
Malcolm Gorge.
Here.
Ed Kessler.
Here.
Erica Page.
Here.
Marcus Taylor.
Here.
Ken Coleman. Jamal Mosley.
Here.
Martin Wells.
Here. Thank you. And Kirk, could you confirm notification and posting of the agenda in accordance with the requirements of state law?
Yes, everything was posted.
Thank you. The next item on the agenda is adopting the agenda. Can I hear a motion to adopt the agenda as presented if there are no adjustments or additions?
Make a motion to adopt the agenda.
I have a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? The agenda is adopted. Would you join me in the Pledge of Allegiance, please? Okay, we can press on with approving the minutes of our last meeting. You've all received those minutes in your packet, Commissioners. Do I hear a motion to approve the minutes as presented?
I make a motion the minutes be approved as presented.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? The minutes are approved. Okay. So we can move right on to our principal action item this evening, which is a zoning map amendment request. Mr. Williamson, would you like to set us up with that as usual?
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Yes, this is a map amendment. The applicant representing the owner, which is America Real Estate Company, is requesting to rezone the property that's located at the 800 block of Community Road, tax map number 15100-04-02, which is primarily located on Community Road, but also fronts on Blythewood Road, as you can see in the map. And the request is to rezone from Town Center District to Community Commercial District. They will remain in the Architectural Overlay District. The land area is approximately 18.04 acres in size, and the Planning Commission's role in the applications is to provide a recommendation to Town Council. Like I said, the current zoning is Town Center. The proposed zoning is Community Commercial, which is the heaviest intensity of commercial uses in the town. The surrounding zoning districts to the northwest is Town Center, to the north is Town Center, to the east is Town Center, and then to the south is limited industrial. The property is vacant, but currently used as the site of the Blythewood Rodeo twice a year. According to the Town of Blythewood 2020-2030 Comprehensive Plan, Future Land Use Map, subject property is classified as Town Center. The compliance index states that the community commercial is not a compatible zoning district, but is an alternative zoning district subject to discretion of the town. And you can see in your packet some of the differences between Town Center and community commercial, those that are prohibited now and those that would be permitted with the new zoning.
Thank you, Mr. Williamson. I believe this was identified as Town Center West in the original master plan, just to set the context of what the original town planning intent was. We have several people that wish to speak on this subject this evening, so before we get into any discussion, can I start to call up those persons, please? The first person on the list is Kevin Anderson. Would you like to step up to the podium, give your name and address, please?
My name is Kevin Anderson. I'm the marketing company president for U-Haul in South Carolina. My address is at 2800 Two Notch in Columbia. So our intended use for this property, we purchased this property in 2015. And as was read, we have been hosting and donating the property as the site of the Blythewood Rodeo since we've owned the property. That has been a sign of goodwill. We have not charged the rodeo any rent or any kind of fees for that. And our intentions are we would like to be able to use our property and build a state-of-the-art U-Haul moving and storage facility so we can service the community of Blythewood and continue to be good neighbors.
Thank you. Wishes, any questions for Mr. Anderson? Thank you very much. The next person on my list is Mr. Jason Hardin. Right.
My name is Jason Harden, 2530 Post Oak Lane, Gastonia, North Carolina. I'm the district vice president for U-Haul Company. Been here 25 years. We are a 75-year company that we still run it like a family company today. Kevin covered almost everything as far as what we want to do there. We just want to be good neighbors. We want to participate in the community and help the community. We have track records all over the country where we've gone in and helped grow the areas. I'll go ahead and generally most communities first see us as a truck rental place. We are a retail business. They want to push us into an industrial area. 8 out of 10 of our customers are females. My wife does not want to shop in an industrial area. She wants to shop where Target is. She wants to shop where Walmart is. So I don't know if I have anything else to add to Kevin's. So thank you for your time.
Well, before you step down, I think I'll ask a question, if I may, just for clarification for everybody here this evening. This is a considerable site, 18 acres,
yes, sir.
Something like that. So are you intending to use the entire extent of that land for your operations?
Yeah, I can answer that. Right now, we currently have a plan to use partial of the land. We have been looking at options to continue to support the rodeo. Don't know if we can make that happen or not, or what they're willing to take and help with us. So we are flexible in that. But no, initially, we're not going to use the whole site for development. I believe y'all should have a copy of the site plan that we've sent in. Do y'all not have that? You do? Okay. I apologize. I would have brought color.
I don't think we have it.
I'll make sure everyone gets a copy of that.
All right. Any other questions from the commission?
I do.
Go ahead.
With the site design, are you also going to be doing the public storage, multi-level? If so, how many levels?
Generally, it would. I believe on this one we have designed a 3-story interior climate control facility. So the majority of everything is inside, climate controlled access.
And then, do you also provide the overnight vehicles or boats?
On this site, we did not want to put RV and boat storage. If that's something the community needs, I would definitely consider it.
Sir, are you familiar with the Town of Blythewood's the comprehensive plan?
For the overlay? Fairly. I mean, I don't know if I know every detail. What was your question?
Just wondering on how you felt that this business would fit in to what Blythewood hopes to see itself become over the next 10+ years.
I mean, I see us fitting in, but again, I'm a little partial because I see us fitting in communities all across the country. Small communities, large communities. I mean, how many people in here has used a U-Haul to move? You want to grow the community? How they're getting here? They're getting here with U-Hauls. It's convenient. I mean, we are a household name. We're a family name. If I had to guess, half the room plus has used a U-Haul to move. So I see us fitting in perfectly, if you ask me.
Any other questions? Thank you, Mr. Hardin. Mr. Phil Fry.
Phil Fry, representing the Blythewood Chamber of Commerce, and I live at 171 Elton Walker Road here in Blythewood. When this notice came out, or we were advised that this was coming before the Planning Commission, I received a number of calls from members of our chamber as well as our board with a bit of concern from the standpoint that rezoning this property in this manner was quite a deviance from both the comprehensive and master plan for the town with town center restrictions, etc. And as a general rule, everyone is opposed to rezoning it to this extent from this that have come to me and mentioned anything to me. The infrastructure that we have is stretched as it is, and immediately next to the interstate, the obvious traffic scenario that not only we have now, but will be experiencing in the way too near future, is one that would be very detrimental in that respect. That's the feeling that we get, and I think I have from that standpoint, the voice of most of the business community here in Blythewood. Any questions?
Thank you, Phil. And the last person on the list, excuse my pronunciation, Mr. Bahan.
And I live at 191 Turkey Creek Trail, right down along the road there. I've addressed this committee several times in the past. I was a past owner of a storage facility adjacent to this particular location. So for me, I just make it simple. I made myself a personal promise that I'll stick to this, and that's kind of why I'm here. But I'm no longer the owner, but I was involved pretty deeply in the comprehensive planning of Town Center. And it was a real stress between being non-conforming and those type things when I owned that particular property. And we finally agreed to leave it limited, light industrial, because we were existing. If we weren't existing, we would have been Town Center zoning all the way down Community Road. So my one thing is that I think the town and the owner of the property definitely, have some working out to do if it were to move forward. From the simple fact that that's a lot of acreage to tie up in Town Center, and it's a lot of acreage to be able to have that particular property tied up. And, U-Haul's a major company. For me, I made it perfectly clear that was Town Center zoning because I was a U-Haul dealer at that time, and that you cannot build this particular project in this Town Center without zoning approval. And Town Center was the toughest zoning because I just went through it. So I just would basically make my statement about that. But I do see it as a really tough situation for each individual that's involved. It's a large piece of property, but everybody knew the circumstances when the property was purchased. And that's how I feel about it as a citizen and as a business owner. That's my statement. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Bahane. Any other questions? All right. Okay, commissioners, any thoughts or comments? Please.
I will say that, I'm very grateful for the partnership in regards to the community outlet that y'all have provided for so many years with regards to the rodeo. I don't want that to go unnoticed, but but I did want to at least tell you personally from my family, and I know, it's a big deal in our town, for you guys to have done that for us. So.
Thank you, Erica. So if there are no other comments to be made, I should emphasize that what decision we make here tonight is just a recommendation that will be made to Town Council. It's not a decision up or down one way or the other. But do I hear a motion regarding the zoning request under discussion?
Sir, can I make one more comment?
Go ahead.
And I would second what my fellow commissioner just said about the graciousness, the goodwill that U-Haul has shown over the years. The issue from my perspective is your goodwill has resulted in something that is very popular in this community, and I've experienced it many times. So Obviously, I believe it's going to be highly visible, and a lot of people obviously are going to watch what the end result is going to be. But Goodwill does have a prominent name for as long as probably I've been alive, and your goodwill again has resulted in something that is very positive for this community, and I think does fall in line with. And I go back to the comprehensive plan. So I just would like to note that.
Appreciate those comments. From my own point of view, it's very obvious that the growth of the town has been westward from its original town centre location, which was essentially right where we are now. And the master plan drawn up some 12 years ago showed this area to be a mixed-use development to provide maximum benefit to the community. It included housing, it included commercial, it included leisure. And if this were to go ahead, then most of that would be no longer available. So I just feel obliged to put that on the record. So without any further ado, do I hear a motion in favor of approving this rezoning? So I'm going to presume from that we're not in favor of the rezoning, so do I hear a motion to decline the rezoning request that's been made?
I recommend the property that's located at 800 block. I'm going to recommend that the property located in the 800 block of Community Road, TMSR 15100-04-02, remain zoned as a community commercial district. As a town center district, TC, currently.
We have a motion, and do we have a second? Any more discussion? All in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? The request is denied by the Planning Commission, so our recommendation is to deny that request to Town Council.
Mr. Chair, I just want to say that the Town Council meeting is June 27th, and there will be a public hearing at 6 p.m. in this room.
Thank you. So if we can move on to other business. There is no other business on the agenda. So any open citizens' comments this evening? No, hearing none, do I hear a motion to adjourn the meeting? Second. Have a motion. We have a second. All in favor say aye. Aye. All opposed? The ayes have it. Thank you, commissioners. Thank you, everybody. This meeting is adjourned.